What's up, crypto kids? How y'all doing today? It's Crypto Music, Mitch, coming at you from Bitsgap and a whole bunch of coins that are really set to freaking do well in this bull run. But not only that, also do very well with Bitsgap. So I'm going to throw you the top altcoins to play with Bitsgap. And I know this to be the case because I've been using them myself. And often in Bitsgap, the recommended strategies over there to the right-hand side, what they're basically doing is analyzing all the different strategies that you have working, right? So all the different strategies that are being utilized over here in this back test here, a lot of those are yours. If you're doing well, right? If you have bots that are performing, they will be showing up here. And these are based off bots that people in the system, people who are using Bitsgap, are actively using. And like this CTI strategy, 110%, that's someone who has that bot running, or more than 2 people, and they have confirmed data that's working. Like this KLV, which is the clever token with Tron. That's a killer pair, and I actually started trading that pair based on the recommendation here. However, a lot of these that are in here are actually my strategies, except for that one. This is the only borrowed one I took from them. KLV TRX, I'm only up 3.3%. Because the price of the token has basically come down since I got in, but trading profits alone, just in the amount of tokens I'm holding, has gone up 17.9%, 2.56% a day. So this thing can accumulate all at once. You click on that to get your chart. You can click, this can grow all at once. All I gotta do is wait for a little bull pop, and I can sell out of this position, grab a whole bunch more Tron or a whole bunch of KLV, or cash in a Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever may be the case. The point is, you would be up 3% total if you sold right now straight into Bitcoin. If you waited till this price went up to parity, you would be receiving that 17.9%, 2.56% today. And you can see that here. I started the bot way up at the top of this price range, right? And now I'm way down here. But even with this fall, even with this dropping down like this, I am still up, like I showed you, 3%. And that's pretty good, even after a drop like that. And I'm just waiting for a nice little pump. I mean, even if it comes up to here, I'm going to realize some pretty serious gains, right? So to there, that's 37%, just 27% drop, and I'm still 3% up. Now that's huge, because I would be 27% down if I had just bought KLV or, and held it. But, I'm doing quite well at the top here. That's 49% drop and still up 3%. So even if this just comes here, comes back to the mean and I cash out, I'll be grabbing that whole 17%. So pretty damn tasty. All right, let's get this party started. So what is Bitsgap? Bitsgap, trading bot platform. We're not going to get way deep into it. You have 3 different pricing plans. You can have 2 bots for $20, 5 bots for $40 more bucks, or 15 bucks for $110. And I'm actually going to end up with 2 of these pro plans before I'm done. I've used them all. 3Commas, QuadNC, Bitverse. I have used so many bots in the past as they've come out. I've tested bots for other platforms. I've been a bot trader for a long time, and there is nothing so simple and so easy for the average person to use, get involved with, and make some serious gains than Bitsgap. It's way simpler. Now they do have some other things coming, a trend bot, which would be nice. QuadNC has a whole bunch of those other bots that do different things. But really all you need is this grid bot. This grid bot is the creme de la creme, and it kills it. You do get signals here. You do have an amazing arbitrage feature, which will work great if you've KYC'd with a bunch of the exchanges or you're not in the United States. And there's, signals, which are basically algorithmic based signals, which on any algorithmic based signals that doesn't have an actual trader looking at it, you're the actual trader, right? You're getting the signals like, hey, look at this. You want to look at those signals and make your decisions from there. What I have found is that trading pairs that don't move much, like pairs that are super correlated, like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dash, any of these ones that are kind of the older, more stables, travel right along with Bitcoin, they are great, and you can make hodl bots with those, and you might earn 0.3% a day, and that's killer. You know, your crypto's just sitting there. It's better than you're going to do liquidity farming or doing pretty much anything else. You'll do better here with Bitsgap. But what I found, if you find coins that are super solid fundamentals, underpriced, and are, you know, pretty volatile, like a smaller market cap, you can really clean house here. And that's what I'm going to show you today, is the top coins to purchase and run your Bitsgap bot with, your Bitsgap bot. So lots of great stuff here. Stop by the bot real quick. If the bot basically sets up on grids, it buys the dip, it sells the, buys the dip, sells the rip, and yeah, it just kills it. There's lots of training in here, lots of good stuff. If you are on my team, you already have these. Like, I give you the altcoins before I even run the bot. I tell you I give you all my altcoin picks. I have so much time in this freaking crypto realm that is something I've become very good at, and have earned probably the most of my portfolio from picking the right coin and selling it at the right time. Bitsgap buys and sells the coin the entire period, like I just showed you with that, you know, Clever token being way down, and we're still 3% up. When that thing finally rips up that 17%, I mean, we're going to be way up. Plus, it's going to make money trading the entire time. So anyway, if you are on my Bitsgap team, you get access to a private group. And it doesn't matter what level you're in, just that you're on my Bitsgap team. And you get all my altcoin picks. Plus, I show you every single bot I make. I give advice. I give tips. I help you out there. And I pay for quite a few professional signals, and I gather a lot of signals from other places that I know about, and you know, just from being in this space for so long, and I drop them into the group, and everyone in that group is cleaning house on their Bitsgap spot. So anyway, let's move forward, and I'll show you some of the progress and whatnot that I've had. So let's get going with let's just start here at the top. XYO. XYO is a killer project, and it's got a lot going on. Go ahead and stop by there really quick. Here's the homepage for the XYO Foundation. And it's, yeah, like I said, a blockchain for all. It's very much along the line of like UBX, Polkadot, these multi-chains, but they have, what's really cool is like, these guys are trying to solve like you put them in there with, if you're familiar with Helium or Noodle, they're basically doing the same thing, which is like package tracking. Like all the people who know how to spoof GPSs. I have a friend who writes code who's like makes programs that spoof GPSs, but any child at this point can spoof a GPS and convince it to go anywhere. With XYO, it's basically able to track packages, track things from place to place, track people, track pretty much anything, and it's using like a decentralized network for everybody, and it would be ran off your phones. You're paid in the token for any time that that the blockchain is using your phone or your receiver or your whatever. You get paid in the XYO token. It's very cool. It's very high tech, and it is killing it with the Bitsgap bot, because you know, if we go over and look at the chart, you might see why I like this. It's, you know, one, it's got to have fundamentals. It's got to be really set for a bull run. Look at down 19%, and I'm still way up on it. So here's a big reason why I like this. You got this recent spike, but we're far away from all-time highs. So there's a lot of volatility here. Like if we just go back to the 1 month chart, a lot of great volatility, but rips and dips and all sorts of great stuff to get in on. The fact that it's just dropped again, now would be a great time to set up a higher XYO bot, 19%. Let's go over to the performance and take a look how it's been doing on the graph here. So these are the simple buys and trades. Haven't been into this bot all that long. We're looking at the 1 hour chart. We could go to the 30-minute chart and see if it spreads out those buys and sells a little bit. There you go. That's about how the chart has looked. Nice, easy, easy pickings. So as you can see, I bought in somewhere here. We're not far from the price of where I'm at, but we've had a nice little bit of fluctuations. In 3 days, I have earned 16.34%. Now, 17.4% is simply from my trading activities, which is 5.83% a day. Killer, right? And with the little drop in price from you know where it is from where I entered, up and down and all that good stuff, we're at a 16.34%. So if the price of this goes up to here or something, or even back up to the ATH, which not ATH, but currently the highest current price, even if it just pops up there, I'm going to realize quite a bit more into this realm here. So 5% a day, man, XYO couldn't be doing better. Let's move on to HTR. HTR is a newer blockchain and a newer project especially on my radar. But what is very cool about HTR? There's a lot that's cool about HTR. It's an amazing blockchain. It's an amazing project. The team is fantastic. The scalable and easy to use blockchain for digital assets. Why are we different? High scalability, easy to use, no fees whatsoever. Zero fees. And you could create your own coin in like a minute, 2 minutes, and you could create governance for it, and the tokenomics, and it's so simple. You don't have to know how to code, none of this Tron stuff where you need to go back into the blockchain and mess with it. There's none of that. Any child, I watched a guy on YouTube in a couple minutes create his own coin. I could create a CMS, crypto music show coin, and give it out to your people. You could do anything. Anyone could do it. It's very interesting, and it really lowers the bar for, creating coins. Anyway, there is a lot going on with this blockchain, and it is pretty fantastic, and it's pretty new. It's up to $1.39, which is still a bargain. This thing is going to rip. And you can see with the hasn't been around that long, doesn't have like a big long reputation to go after, but yeah, it's doing pretty well at $1.39 currently, and I really think this is going to blow up. The circulating supply is only 180 million. Total supply when it's all done, 870 million. Pretty damn impressive. This is a huge project. It's going to blow up in this bull run, and within a year's time, this will be on everyone's radar. Everyone will be watching that. Now, how's it doing on the bot? Throw that thing onto the Bitsgap bot and look at these trades. We're still here on the half-hour chart, but man, looking good, right? I mean, just even though I didn't get into the best time, you can see I bought the dip. That's what I was looking to do. Got in nice little entry there, but the entry right now, not much different. And the trades on this have been fantastic. HTR have made 1.16 per day for 3 days straight. 3.65 on the 3.47 of trading profits, 3.65 with the slight increase we got. I expect a lot more to get out of that. Next, we're heading over to the high-powered blockchain, which is, it's an old school project. It's been around for a while. And they're just way ahead of their time, right? This is was set up for DeFi before DeFi was ever around. And I always knew that when the bull run came, this would be one to get into. The price right now, 41 cents. Circulating supply, 73 million. Top supply, 101 million. That's very, very low, especially for what this blockchain does. Hell, we'll just stay right here on Bitsgap and have a look. And I'm trading it against ETH. So let's have a look at that chart. So, nice green candles. Might want to wait for a pullback on this to buy in. I bought in at a pretty good price somewhere down here. But, if you back this up, look at this back. That's the 21st of March. That's just recently here, but let's go back even farther. This might see why I like this. Let's go to the day chart. So that's where we're at now. All that noise that we saw, all that stuff that we saw, that's nothing on this. Look at these all-time highs. This thing is spring-loaded to blow up, and high-powered blockchain has a lot going for it. Revolutionizing the blockchain future. High-performance blockchain is permissionless blockchain architecture that provides HPBs, customizable hardware blockchain off-road engine, BOE with high-performance blockchain software enabling unrivaled scalability. A lot going for it. This one's been around. They haven't stopped building. They've always been active. I would go by Twitter and get deeper into this, but we'll never get through these coins if we don't. Let's check out how high-powered blockchain has been doing on the Bitsgap bot. Here we are. We're trading it against ETH. I'm making 1.17% per day. That's 3.5% in trading profits in those 3 days. But look here, with the increase in price, 5.97, and that's that double action we're looking for, right? Because I expect this to blow, to get way higher, even to get back anywhere close to all-time highs. Like from where we're at now, that if it was to reach all-time highs, that would be a 1,434% increase. Yep, I said 1,434% increase. Even if we got back up here to the mean, we would be at a 720% increase. This thing is ready to 10x. This bull run, this thing is high-powered and ready to go. Low circulating supply, like I said, 73 million, and this is one that is really set to run, and it's been doing great. Okay, moving on, let's look at UBX. UBX is a strategy I came up with, and because I've liked this project for a long time, and I always knew this would be one that ran well in a bull run. So I've been trading it against ETH, and you can see it's down 24% right now. But UBX is really got a lot going for it, and I think it's really going to run a digital universe which with endless possibilities. And these guys, it's very similar to like a Polkadot multi-chain system, and look, the site is super professional. Everything that goes on with this is super professional, and it's really hard not to like. The team is strong. They got a very big presence, and lots to do. You can trade, you can stake, but we make a hell of a lot more using our UBX over here on the Bitsgap platform, and there is no bot that is doing as well as this. This is the king, and this is the one that I put in this strategy. Within a couple days, it was over here in the sidebar, which, you know, means they're analyzing everyone, and my strategies come up here regularly. But this UBX, everyone in my group is trading this, and everyone in my group is way the hell up, just like I am. And if you are on my team, you get access to that private Telegram group, and you'll get these calls long before anyone else does. UBX ETH, look at this, 50% profit. I should have put quadruple in this damn thing. 61% just in the trading, but since we're down a little bit, 50% profit so far. With my little tiny 0.8 ETH investment here, I've already made realized $852 in profit, 61%, 6.88 per day. Now, as the time goes on, some of these will perform really well in the beginning and then start to drop off. This one hasn't done that. It's performed well the entire time, 6.88%, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. I love trading UBX over here. Now, next project, I think that is got a long way to go, or not a long way to go, but trades very well here, is BitTorrent. BitTorrent is owned by Tron. It was bought by Tron, but it's basically like the sharing community for everything. Now, they have such a large circulating supply that to see this thing over, you know, a couple pennies, it would have to match the market cap of Bitcoin in order to reach $1. Not really likely to happen, right? Because the circulating supply is ridiculous. 989, not million, billion. Total supply will be 990 billion. So most of it's already printed out. Most of it's out there, and it's doing its thing. It has had some really nice legs as of late. Let's go back here to the 1 month. So it is, you know, reaching its all-time highs, and I think it's got a little ways to run. I think this could easily reach a penny, maybe up to 5 cents, and that would be some serious action, right? That would be some serious action. And How does it trade on the Bitsgap bot? Well, it's super volatile, so it trades pretty damn nice. Let's have a look here. I'm trading BitTorrent against BTC and BitTorrent against ETH. So my BitTorrent against BTC has earned me 1.27% a day against ETH. Check this out. Oh my goodness, 3.3% a day for 7 days straight. That puts me up 23% in 7 days. 21% total with the small drop. This I expect to change, especially if this thing reaches, comes anywhere close to a penny. This number is going to jump. And same with this one here, 4.63% in 5 days, 6.3% just in trading profits, 1.27% a day. Are you kidding me? Jeez, Bitsgap, you're killing it. I love it. Okay, we went through Hather, we went through XYO, we went through high powered blockchain, we went through BitTorrent. Last one I want to show you today is Cody. Cody, I made the call at like 30 something cents and it's gone up to 51 cents. It's now back down into, I have two Cody bots here. I have Cody set up on BTC and I have Cody set up on USD. So we're about at my entry point here right now. We're about at it. Look at how far we've gone up. We've gone way down. I love when it drops down. That means I'm buying the dip, right? And one thing I'll show you, like why this HPB is set to do so good here. Like right when I first launched the bot, it dipped, and I like seeing that because basically it lowers, dollar cost average is in my start point, right? So I was right here, and then immediately for the first day, just drop, and then I bought that whole dip. The bot bought the dip for me, and this bot is. You could easily configure it to set up to buy dips for you. I'll make another video showing you exactly how I go about that. We don't want this one to be too long, but I set this one up. It bought the dip, sold the rip all the way up to here, bought the dip down to here. Now it's, dancing around, buying and selling as it needs to. And yeah, liking that quite a bit. So that's on the HPB. Cody BTC, like I said, is making 4.26% a day for 5 days straight. My Cody USDT bot has made 3.13% for 8 days straight. Other than UBX, man, nothing is really touching that. Yes, this XYO has made 5.8% for 3 days straight. Pretty nice, but I don't got near as much money loaded in there. This Cody has just been killing it. Cody just had a big announcement. Like Cody's a bank, basically. Like, there's nothing like Cody. Cody is such an interesting project, and let's go ahead and stop by their site real quick. Cody is such an interesting project. Like, they have a lot going on, a lot of institutional players. Apple Pay is on board with this, but not only that, like Visa, MasterCard, like these guys are really becoming a bank on the blockchain where you'll have a credit card that you can use anywhere, but it's on the blockchain. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. And like, your parents can send you money. You don't need permission. You don't have to ask anyone for anything. It's crypto friendly. And when you see all these other banks, all these other people having all these problems with banks, and banks like shutting down your coin, shutting you down because you have Coinbase account, but not only that, they're like, putting saying that, reporting you and saying that like you're that you are need to be looked at, and then it puts a flag on you and you can't get a bank account at all. Cody solves all those problems. Cody fixes all of that. Cody is basically banking for everyone, and they just made a huge announcement saying how the cards will be out in the next like couple months, and these cards do everything. Like everything. You could send Bitcoin, move your crypto around, send money throughout the world, all sorts of fiat, and there's nothing quite like this. This will take over so many of the banking institutions, and yeah, it just decentralizes banking altogether in a way that's never been thought of. And Cody, I'm super bullish on, and I think it's a killer project, and it trades like no other on the Bitsgap bots, on the Bitsgap. It trades like no other on the Bitsgap. Like every single pair does well. I find this strategies, my strategy comes over here all the time in the sidebar, and so it's a good one. Cody has been killing it. I'm way up. Those are your best altcoins right now for trading on the Bitsgap bot. Again, you're taking the power of the bull market and magnifying it through the Bitsgap bot. The Bitsgap will buy and sell for you, and manage the market while you manage the tokenomics and the fundamentals. And that's what we're doing here. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, crypto music. I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip. Hope you like this video. If you like this content, please subscribe. If you join Bitsgap, let me know, and I'll get you into our private group where you get all these calls way ahead. We're all way up, and we'll help you along. So, like, subscribe, all that jazz, crypto music, gonna catch you on the flip. Hope you're having a heck of a great day. Appreciate you guys. Stay positive. Turn off the mainstream media. Ain't doing nothing but lying to you. All right, appreciate you guys, and out.